It was a rainy afternoon in Rome when she entered. The sound of her heels echoed on the old stone floor like a slow, deliberate warning. She wore a beige trench coat, but her presence was unmistakable, confident, graceful, and wounded. She knelt in the confessional and whispered, "Father, I've committed a sin, a grave one, and I don't even know if I regret it." Her voice trembled slightly, but it was clear she wasn't ashamed. She carried the secret for too long. She said her name was Bianca, married to a diplomat who was constantly traveling. Alone, wealthy, and bored, she began attending sacred art lectures just to pass time. But soon, a young restorer was hired to renovate a few antique sculptures in the family's private collection. He was young, strong. His hands knew how to work with wood, marble, and later my skin, Father. And I let him. I wanted it. I wanted to feel alive. A sinner, yes, but alive. Father Fábio listened, silent, but his breath caught slightly. I always left a pearl ring on the table, and nothing else. The rest was skin, heat, craving. The last time he said he had never felt anything like this, and I told him I hadn't either. But the next morning, he was gone, and so was the ring. She paused. That's the worst sin, Father. Not what I did with him, but the fact that I didn't cry. I felt aroused by the betrayal, excited by the loss. It made me feel powerful. Fábio swallowed. That woman was dangerous, not just beautiful, intoxicating. As she left, she turned slightly, and something in her gaze stirred a buried image in his mind. Later, alone in the confessional, the memory returned. Years ago, while still a seminarian, during a mission in northern Italy, a woman pulled him into a dark room. She wore a pearl ring. Could it have been her? The heat was unbearable that evening. Father Fábio had just opened the sacristy windows when the heavy church door creaked open. She stepped in, slowly, deliberately. Her red dress clung to her like silk on fire. Long, tight, backless, not something worn inside a church. She approached the confessional without saying a word, but before kneeling, she removed her heels and walked barefoot on the cold floor. She sat, leaned her head back, and whispered, "Father, I am the wife of a respected man, a councilman. I have children, a perfect life on paper. But every night I dream that I'm being touched by another man. A man who looks at me like he's already had me before." Fábio remained silent, eyes closed, listening. These dreams consume me, and last night I woke up, touching myself, strong, desperate. And I was thinking of you, Father. His pulse skipped. I come here every week, and you never look me in the eyes. That drives me insane. It makes me want more. One day I sat at the very back, just watching your mouth as you read the homily. And that night, I touched myself again, only with the memory of your voice. Silence, heavy, erotic, dangerous. Father, I came today not just to confess, but to ask, am I losing my mind? Or have you ever felt something too? She left without waiting for an answer, and when the door slammed shut behind her, it sounded like a thunderclap. Father Fábio stayed frozen. Sweat trickled down his temple. He fell to his knees and began to pray. But then it hit him. A memory, years ago, in a coastal village, before he was ordained, he had a brief, intense affair with the stranger in a red dress. She pushed him against a stone wall, kissed him like a storm, and said, "When I'm married someday, I'll still dream of you." No, it can't be. Or can it?